Vivian, going forward. I saw them teaming up against me, like gang member keeping a meeting. But I wasn't afraid of them, because the Lord was by my side, and the cloak of God was upgraded, so no attack could pierce my shield. They had to watch me going forward, like a big icebreaker, tearing apart all that was placed to keep me stuck. I was like the fire in dry bush. I blaze and burn all my enemies to death. Going forward was on my mind, so no stagnant energy could hold me down. All that seek to hold me, last hand, eyes, ears, foot. Deadly punishment was applied to them, and reversible curse took them when they tried trickery with me. Apply and stop work, car crash, source of income crash, like plane, saving got sucked away by scammer. They face difficulties in every area of their life. God wasn't playing with none that wished to stop me from going forward. They were so focused on me, and I took all the energy and manifest my heart desire and left them at the same spot, hungry and torment. It was mental and spiritual war, and I wasn't backing out. I was firing the spiritual AK on them with no second thoughts. K12 was loaded and spitting like a nail gun. I saw them going to funeral because they were so stuck and destroying me that they lost their life in the process. Some of the witches were bleeding, and the more they attack me, they bleed harder and harder until they bleed to death. No mercy was shown to wicked that were going out of their way to destroy me. They face instant destruction with every attempt to oppose me. When I look on the battlefield, some were crawling with hand missing, foot broke, bleeding from nose and ears and eyes, and some were vomiting when they see how their friend head open like jelly. Some were trying to run, but my spiritual army was giving the order. No survivor. Some got beaten with the SLR handle, like Samson beating his enemies with donkey jawbone. I could see in some, because the spiritual nuclear bomb opened them. They were wicked and evil, so I didn't sorry for them. No more warning or message. The messengers came back as assassin and hitman. Nowhere was too far. My ancestors from near and far rise to my aid and push out all that stand in my way, near and far. Obia boy and witch gal, own spirit feast on them, non-stop. Spiritual war in the ice farm. They never witnessed nothing like this before. Spiritual bear claws, bust them open like sharp knife to chest. No sympathy to the warlock. Death, death, death. Spiritual lion bite their head and crack skull like finger to roast peanut. Spiritual raging bull arm went through them like sewing eagle to close. They didn't want to move, so I introduced them to the dark side. Spiritual bill remove head from body like crane removing container from ship. Woy, woy, woy was their cry. That made it worse. Spiritual ice prick stuck in the head of the sorcerer that were doing dolly ritual, and them that were doing ritual over my social media pages. They got sick and die. No mercy, no mercy, no mercy to no iniquity worker that worked to hold me down. None. Some were being found like lost wallet, stiff like dry cement in steel pipe. They made their order, so I deliver what they were asking for. War showed up at their doorstep. Spiritual war hit them like an armed drone, taking out its enemy. I got spiritual intel on their location and feed them warm bullet like mother feeding baby with warm porridge. I wasn't afraid because they only had strength for them that were unaware but couldn't pass the first round with me. They were a baby in man farm, child still in need of mother support, and them that were doing sex ritual thinking they could get me in bed. I told them to go bathe because I smelled them from a mile. Pretty face and eyes, but smell like stale vomit. They wanted me down, and they had to watch me go up, 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 up. Seal.